right now is the Jannik Sinner topic, which is just like, emerged in the last 2 hours, but apparently did not emerge in the last 2 hours. He knew about it since April, basically, that during Indian Wells he tested positive for clostebol, which, they allowed him to keep playing. Apparently, he was twice provisionally suspended for like just a couple of days, but then they just erased it very quickly. Anyway, I mean, what we do know by now is that they decided to only strip him of the ranking points and the results and the prize money from that said event, Indian Wells, so the semi-final appearance when he lost to Carlos Alcaraz, because then in his blood there was like a 1 billionth of a gram of clostebol. And the explanation that the Sinner team gave and the ITA accepted is that there was basically his physio who had a cut on his hand and was treating it with medication that is sold commonly in Italy in pharmacies. Apparently, clostebol all over the world, it's not really sold that commonly as in Italy. And well, that's how it got into Yannick's blood. That very sort of like minuscule dose. Any comment on this, Mario?
As an Italian, I can say it's plausible because it is something that in Italy it's still used to, from people, so also people around, the players. It can be used. It's it's been selling here. Actually, I'm first of all, I have to say that I'm not an expert, so just to. I mean, put my hands in front of me, we say in Italy. But yeah, what I feel is that, if this is what happened, there is a reason. I mean, I don't think we can really question about, the unfairness and the advantage in the competition based on what we knew about the report. I read the whole 33-page report as soon as it came out. But yeah, actually, I don't have any real comment because I think like the thing is, I don't know, I find it quite clear for what we have been told. Then we can say, I agree, I disagree, or all this stuff. But I feel like the fact is, is quite clear, as it's been told to us. So yeah, I don't feel like questioning anything, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, the explanation seems plausible, especially along with all the other tidbits from, just Italian people, that clostebol is indeed very common there. Bortolotti recently, a very similar case last year at the Lisbon Challenger, when he was also he also tested positive. He was allowed to keep playing, and basically after a few months, they just announced that he had like zero faults. He couldn't have avoided it, but they have to strip him of just ranking points from that one event.
So it has already happened the same.
So it's pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's pretty much the same case.
Okay, so we can. The same thing. No. I'm just talking, asking this because since also reading stuff on Twitter, I know that many fans have kind of this question: is he getting kind of a special treatment, or it's been done this way in other cases?
That's what I was looking for, yeah. And I kind of just randomly reminded myself of Bortolotti last year, and I was thinking, let's just read the report and let's see if the treatment was the same. And apparently it was also clostebol. So, well, it's pretty much the exact same situation. Two things that I kind of would like to see cleared up is like what exactly determines whether a player is provisionally suspended or not when such an investigation is going on.
That's right.
I mean, we can see it's not ranking because Bortolotti was like what 120ish ranked doubles specialist at the time, maybe a little higher. So clearly it's not ranking, but I don't know. And also the fact that he was provisionally suspended twice, but first for 1 day, then for 4 days, and apparently this was like just before Madrid as well, and he played there because someone from his team or whatever filed a complaint and they allowed him to play. Like, I don't know, that's a little patchy, but it's nothing against Jannik really in this case. And I still know that the internet is the internet, and that this speculation.
So Bortolotti didn't get any provisional suspension.
He didn't. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's not mentioned in the report. So that's the difference. I mean, Yannick also kinda didn't. I mean, he did, but it wasn't while he was playing. So he actually
Yeah.
didn't have an event that he couldn't have. I don't know. A couple of years ago, there was also Fernando Verdasco, and they gave him like a 2 month ban, but it was during the off season, so he didn't actually miss any event. So
Yeah.
it's pretty similar, I guess, in that case. But yeah, I mean, Bortolotti, very similar case, the same drug, the same treatment, pretty much. So, but I know this is the word number one. This is still a huge story. This is still something that's going to be discussed and speculated about. Like, this is something that we will not get rid of for the next 5-10 years. I think a lot of players are very upset. I don't know if Carlos Alcaraz, to be honest, Michael, but I mean, I haven't heard anything. But Denis Shapovalov has already tweeted something. Luca Pui also. And well, I mean, they are clearly looking at this case as some sort of an unfair treatment. I know there are players like Tara Moore who have been really like just completely screwed over by the system. And yeah, I understand their position as well. It's not a topic that we will just get rid of right away. And but as Mario said, I mean, I'm not going to be yeah, exactly like what Gil says. This is mostly what I want to know. And also yeah, we're not doctors. We, even if we were, we don't get to sort of analyze the samples that he had, analyze the situation. We can only really work with what we're given. What we're given seems plausible to me, so I'm inclined to just give Yannick the benefit of the doubt. And that's maybe kind of where we end this topic, I think. But yeah, it's pretty funny that we're just going to talk about the ATP Weekly stuff here, and Jannik Sinner just won Cincinnati. So the whole timing of this is just
Yeah,
pretty
that's
insane
right.
as well. Yes, Brazy, this is a recent tweet from El Chapo. This was just literally 50 minutes ago or whatever. Luca Pugli as well. I'm pretty sure there was some other player too. Bortolotti's an ice cream parlor in Vienna. I'm talking about the player, yeah. Oh, Nick Kyrgios as well. Yeah, Nick Kyrgios is another player who already came out sort of going
I mean,
against Yannick.
are we surprised?
Oh, I'm not. I'm just saying, among the players, it's also controversial. It's not like every single player is going to be like, yeah, sure. I mean, welcome back, Yannick. There's going to be people who might
No, for
kind
sure.
of.
But I'm not surprised that the biggest clowns in tennis have already spoken.
Yeah, I mean it's Nick Kyrgios, and as you said, Brazy, they are piling on. I mean, tennis players, as we have seen in the last 1 year or two, they do love piling on one another in in this social media era, especially. I mean, what happened to Toff, for example, after the famous ball mark drama, where like suddenly every player in the world is just tweeting about her and calling her names, let's say. But yeah, that's kind of all we have to work with right